forget, I know it's so important. Actually, we should probably move this. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, guys. Welcome back, Rowdy Foodie fam. How you doing? How you doing? It's day 50, I think 54. We got a bunch of stuff from ALDI's. And we're gonna go on how much things cost. And then we're gonna have a smorgy dinner. What's a smorgy dinner? A Smorg dinner? A Rowdy smorgy dinner? It basically means we're just gonna snack on a bunch of the stuff we just got. It's not gonna be any real dinner. It's not gonna be a real dinner. But I love you guys and we're gonna do this together because I feel like everyone does this. And if you don't, then you don't. Don't believe that love, I know. It's freaking hot in here. 'Cause it's too late to forget. I know. Okie doke, brisket bear. See what the hell we got. I don't even know what the heck we got. Surface light. Thank you very much. Welcome, fam. How you guys doing? Hey, Paula, Laura. Hope you're feeling better. I'm doing this thing right now, and I don't know if the rest of you guys do this, but I'm doing this thing right now where I'm trying to psych myself into feeling better, and it's kind of working. But then the universe says, calm your ass down, Loop, lay down. So I did take like a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day. And here we are. I wanted to get out of the house with Brisket, get some fresh air. So in my area, they had just built a new ALDI's. And damn, I think they're like trying to go after Whole Foods or something. Like, it doesn't have prepared foods and everything, but they did a lot of the design on the dime things that looked really well, and it's uplit, it's cleaner, it's fresher, it's newer, so it perceives value also, you know what I mean? Fake it till you make it, you already know. Story of my life, Ruby Ann, story of my life, fake it till I make it. Hope you're all doing well, thank you, I am. Paula, Angel, everyone, hello, hello, hello. All right, so first things first, is we got all this stuff for Brisket. Lots of food in there. And the reason why we went crazy on not only treats. Ooh, by the way, they gave us this for free. Is I try to shop at local pet stores as much as I can. Well, did I just drop it? Oh. I'm trying to shop at local pet stores as much as I can. And so my local pet store, unfortunately, is now, they are discontinuing their loyalty points. But the lady was really nice. She's like, but don't worry, we're gonna be doing more sales, and the stuff that you buy for Brisket is, you know, there's gonna be extra incentives and things like that. So I was like, all right. So essentially, we had about 40 or 50 like dollars points, and I've been trying to save them up because, you know, we plan on getting another dog next year, and I wanted to save up the points into like hundreds of dollars so that maybe for a couple months we can get some breathing room, and like we can go out and buy them treats and food and stuff, and it doesn't feel like, you know, we went out of pocket. So they gave me this thing, which we're about to give him right now. He's laying down. He just looked at me. He knows I'm being suspicious. I think it's like a pig ear or something. Oh, he just looked at me. All right, let's pretend we're not doing anything. All right, guys, so let's do the haul, and then we'll get into, we're just gonna eat random stuff. So we got some blue corn chips. We'll take a little look over there if he's looking at me. Oh, no, all right, we might be able to sneak in a little look-ski with him. Hold on, guys. To forget. Oh, dang it. We just came back, so, all right. You ruined the surprise, Brisky Bear. I was trying to come over here while you were sleeping. You want to try this out? I don't know what it is, buddy, but you want to try it out for a second? Let me know what you think. No, it's not appetizing? Is that why we got it for free? All right, I won't. Okay, all right, we won't watch you. Also, he tore up another toy, guys. You know that stuff that we got from the Duncan team? He tore into the freaking, so there's like stuffing and there's trash everywhere from the inside of the toy. Because I think I don't know if he thought the stuffing inside was like donut, like it was a cream-filled donut, but he went to town on it. All right, hey, oh, Shanice. ALDI is buying out a chain of grocery stores. Really? Nola Boo, how are you? All right, we got two types of chips because we have salsa. My dogs aren't not allowed stuffed toys. Yeah, I mean, I can see why. I never tried this brand, but it was wicked cheap. And only 60 calories per slice. Because I already know. I got to take care of this baby fat this year. We got these because during the winter, I have a sweet tooth, apparently. Apple oatmeal cookies, and we're going to have some right now. Should I even look at the thing? Oh, 150 calories. Not bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. Oh, I hear a crunch. He's definitely going in on them. Dude, they make these like childproof now. What the hell? Oh, here we go. I never buy stuff like this. I literally never buy stuff like this because I end up just eating it. All right, let's move this over. To forget, I know. Someone said, Paula said, hi, Trips. Oh, the Trips in here? Hey! The Canadian fam is here. Hey, guys, how are ya? Hey, Lupe Brisket. Hi, Jeannie. How are you? Paula, my dogs aren't... Oh, yeah, I read that. Yeah, I know. All right. You know, the problem with these cookies is, like, these cookies that come, you know, on BJ's, you can get these, like, huge things of cookie trays. I don't get them because this is supposed to last you a while. This is going to last me, like, 3 days, maybe. Unbelievable. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put a little ice cream on it. I might even warm up the cookie, a little ice cream, and then I'll have a extra fatty treat. It's a whole thing. All right, Boston lettuce is my favorite lettuce. I know, and it's not because I live in New England. This, we're actually going to do a video on. This looked really interesting. And we've had this, and I'm going to be really surprised to see how good these taste. All right, some udon. Got the really thick noodles. Damn, we're looking at about 1,000 calories for this whole thing. All right, so we'll make sure that's on a day. So 2 packs of udon noodles. It looks like Korean barbecue style beef sauce, green onion topping. Wait, beef sauce or like beef? Am I getting beef here? Or do I got to get some beef? We'll figure it out. All right, let's put this stuff away, actually, while we're doing this. Look what I tapped into already. Oh, yeah, baby. I had some French toast this morning. Got my Eau Canada from Picton, Ontario. Welcome to Picton. All right, put my lettuce away because I plan on making sandwiches tomorrow. We're also cleaning out our fridge at the same time. So that's trash over there. To forget, I know. All right. We got some tomates. These are for the sandwiches. Ooh, I got some almond milk for these bad boys. Let's get a glass of that right now. Shout out Duncan. You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? It's gonna hit. This is, I call this Smorgy dinner. You know those girl dinner? You guys have been seeing those videos, girl dinner? This is Smorgy foodie dinner. Oh yeah. Si me gusta. Si me gusta. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I bet that maple syrup was good. Oh, it was. I put too much syrup, and that was my fault. But it tasted so good. Ruby Ann, are you counting calories? No, I don't really count calories. But I like to be aware of them too. Also, I've never tried this pure aqua, but these things were like 55 cents. That lets you know, like, what are we paying for a name brand? Why do I need to pay for your marketing budget? If they can do this for 55 cents, why are they charging almost $3 for a 2 liter? Not up in here. You know, Coca-Cola, right? Why am I paying for you to sponsor a stadium where, like, you get to treat all the execs to box seats to events? Why do I got to pay for that? I know the game. I'm in the marketing field, guys. I know what they do. Okay. We got some not ripe mini avocados. So we'll make some avocado toast. Okay. Gotta leave those out. Also, got a ham right here. Pre-sliced, boneless. Perfect. Look at the ribs. The cuts. Oh, you can see them better right here. Perfect for sandwiches, fam. Perfecto. Burnt ends. This thing was only like $5-6. So it's interesting how good that's going to taste. But we'll probably have that with like a side salad or something. Maybe even into a sandwich. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. All right. Got to put the ham in here too. Got to clean this place. They'll stay out. And then lastly, I'm the type of kid, I don't care about name brands. I mean, it could be name brand, it could not be name brand, it doesn't matter. We're gonna have a little bit right now. Oh no. I know. Whoa. Where are you going? Where are you guys drunk? Let me try this. That's good. That's good. Good news, Taylor. Uh-oh. We got some news here. I'm assuming everything is good. Doing well today. Very good. Hey, Jojo. How are you? It's benign. Whew. All right. We love a positive energy. Paula, I agree with you. Lupe, are you feeling better? I'm like 18% better, yeah. Thank you, guys. Do you, Ruby Ann, do you count calories? I always felt like that would... I gotta put this ice cream away, or I'm gonna eat it all. Do I have any more frozen stuff? No? All right. to forget. I know. Oh, you know what I'm gonna have with the burnt ends? Asparagus with some olive oil, salt and pepper. We're gonna have asparagus and those burnt ends. Not tonight, another night. And look at this bag, 99 cents. I'm about to buy like 10 of these just to have. Bananas, la banana. All right, what are we making? What's simple and fast? Let's put the cookies away, maniac. Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to boil some chicken for brisket. That's what we're going to do also. I don't count calories. I do intermittent fasting. Oh, yeah, I used to do that. And then, oh. Yeah, that's right. The magic word you heard, chicken. I promised brisket chicken because he was such a good pup during the road trip to Canada. Huh, you were a good pup. Even Adam was like, dude, we come back and he's just chilling in bed like he didn't destroy anything. I was like, are dogs known for like destroying stuff? I've never had a dog that like destroyed stuff. Yes, he deserves chicken. He's a good boy. Agreed. So we got a bag of frozen chicken the other day just for Brisket Bear at Target. Ow. Guys, I hope nobody ever gets tennis elbow. It's the worst feeling in the world, and you can't do anything. What a spoiled pup, man. Look at... That was a big girl. I can never get the Ziploc on these things. Correct. This is a thick chicken. We love thick chicken. We love them thick. Okay. Let me wash my hands because of chicken situation. I know. All right, Smorgy dinner. What is it going to include today? Maybe we'll just make some quick nachos and then maybe a mini sandwich. Nothing fancy, guys. I didn't say it was going to be fancy. I didn't tell you it was going to be fancy. Hey, Taylor, get your drink on. I was pre-diabetic, so I'm still mindful of carbs, sugar on my cheat days, but I eat a lot of everything in moderation. Yeah, Rubian, you know what also combats that? I don't know if you take cinnamon pills. Cinnamon pills is great. I forgot who told me about cinnamon pills, but it combats the... I forgot, something to do with carbohydrates and metabolism and something like that, sugar breakdown and stuff. Hey, Stan, how are you? I'm getting drunk tonight. All right, Tay. Tennis elbow is annoying. I bought a brace and I would go back and forth between ice and heat. Yeah, I bought a brace too. I'm waiting for it to come. What the heck? Uh-oh. Ooh, that's not good. I think our ring light just blew. This thing is hot. What happened? Oh no, guys. We're gonna need to buy a new ring light. So is it the square? I wonder if it's this square Or if it was the light. I've never had a problem with the light, so it's got to be the square then. Dang it. That sucks. All right, we got to get a new ring light, I guess. Give me 1 second. That's the babies. Look at this. It's so dark in this corner, we're going to do something like this. Whoa. Let's see if we can put it up here. Oh, that gives us some light. Look at that. You know what, man? I don't care what anybody says. Your boy's ready for the end times. Let's do one side. All right. How's that? Look at that. We back in action, baby. All right. Chicken boiling. I might have put a little too much water in there, but that's okay. This thing... Ooh, that's hot. That's so weird. That sucks too. That's one of my few blocks that I have. So I wonder if it was the... I'm gonna have to try it with something else. See if it works. I mean, they sell these at Walmart for like 30 bucks. It's not a big deal. It's just the annoying part of having to spend 30 bucks for something you already had. Okay. Nachos. Quick nachos. Are these pre-rinsed? No, they're not. Damn it. Here's the other bread. Cheese. And we've never tried this salsa, I don't think, from... It's kind of weird that it's up there, though. Hold on. Let me see if I can put it down here. Does that work? Or is... No, we're getting the shadow. It looks like I have a shadow. Where the heck can I put this? Let's see if I can put it in here. I know. This makes it look like we're telling ghost stories. We're having technical difficulties here. Ugh. All right, how about that? Is that better? It's all right. Maybe it's just the GFI. I don't know what that means. It's been pouring here all day. Put a dash of salt in the chicken. You talking about in the water? You're such a pioneer. Thanks. What's everyone doing all weekend? I'll probably sleep it in. Thank you, T. Diabetes sucks. I hate it. You know, the crazy part, too, is, my buddy Adam. You guys know Adam. He's been... we'll use paper plates here. My buddy Adam's been diabetic for as long as I've known him. But he... the evolution of diabetes medicine and how to intake it is... Like, because I remember back in the day, he would have to, like, test... Like, he'd have to prick his finger, test it, and then... test it and then get a reading, and then he'd have to get a syringe with a vial and then do it. And it's like, it was such a hassle. Now they have these, he has the arm thing that he can put his phone and it auto tests his sugar level or, his levels. And then he has this pen, it's like an EpiPen that he just twists to see how much he needs, injects himself, calls it a day. But what they're doing even beyond that now is wild. They're having, like, there's these, I mean, it's been around for a while, but there's, like, these pagers that just like the sensor thing, it'll auto test you, and then it'll auto give you insulin It'll auto give you insulin so that your levels are like perfect nonstop. Like nonstop. So it's fascinating. And you know how it is, guys. There's probably a cure out there, and they're just not doing it because there's so much money in medication. That's what I hate. I hate thinking about it because it just makes me upset. But let's put these away too, because I will eat every single one of these right now. I'm running out of room. Oh boy. We're getting snack heavy here. All right, let's try this salsita. Taylor, and it notifies me if too high or too low. I saw that thing on his arm. I saw that when you were in Hawaii. I found that so creepy. What, the auto thing? I think it's fantastic. I think the pager is probably going to be a little bit more of a curve to get used to, because it'll involve like having a pager right here like the whole time. But you know, no episodes up or down, which would be great. Don't let Brisket see those cookies. He's actually taking a nap right now, believe it or not. I'm surprised he hasn't smelled the chicken yet. Extra cheesy? You better believe it. My niece has the auto one. It's great because she plays college ball. Excuse me. She has the auto injector also. Mmm. Delicious. I got the medium. A little action in the back of the throat there. Michelle, yeah, Lupe, because I know. It's wild, man. It's wild that we've put money in front of people, right? Profits in front of people. It's just, everyone's always, that's just the way it is, and that's how it's always going to be. And it's like, why? Like, who are we trying to, like, it's just, I don't know. I can't get on that soapbox right now, but I think we put them in there too long. That's all right. Let's go ahead, sprinkle some salsita on top. Just a little bit. Don't want to get carried away with the whole acid reflux there. You know, if I was up in the woods, this would probably be like an every other day meal for me, man. Chips and salsa is just, I can eat that every day. Okay. We're also going to make a sandwich with that ham that we just got. But we're gonna finish these nachos first. Let's catch up here. I just changed my mom's scanner on her arm today. I change it every other. The prick in the finger is crazy. For the record, no one can tell which eye. Which eye? What are we talking about? Oh, I probably need to scroll up, huh? Waylon. Okay, let's see, Russ. Okay, Lupe, I got a question. How do you make the nachos? Well, usually I go a little crazier than this, but we just want a quick little snack dinner here. See how crunchy they are? 30 seconds. That's all you need. You're gonna have some of this, right? But if you want, I never put the salsa on first because then you're warming up the salsa, and you don't want that. That's saving my soul right now. Sean, how you feeling? Shansky. Feeling good, buddy. Thank you. I'm feeling better. I'm not quite 100% there, but I'm getting there. I can actually eat the stuff right now, which is a wicked plus. Thank you for asking, though. My hubby makes nachos, cheese and salsa microwave too. It's the best like meal snack. And I did see it at Aldi's, but I felt like that was a little much for my stomach, so I decided not to get it. Russ, the problem is when I put them in the microwave. Really? Yeah. 30 seconds. I mean, you saw me do it. 30 seconds. Saying she was playing ball and didn't feel well. She ended up 6:36. Whoa, that's wild. I thought you were gonna shred the chicken and put it on your nachos. No, the chicken's for brisket. That's for brisket, Bear. That ain't for me. I'm making a big container of it so I can sprinkle it on with this food. That video today. Oh, I know. Isn't that wild? I talked to the endorsement today too, and he said that his were absolutely delicious. Did you run him ragged before you got home? Brisket, yeah. I always take him. So I try to take brisket out for like at least 2 or 3 walks a day. And his nighttime one, but nighttime, right, is used to be later, but now it's like 5, 6 o'clock. I take him out, and usually he's pretty good for the rest of the day. Like right now he's sleeping, but if I go over there, he's gonna wake up. All right. Course 2, done. I gotta wash that lettuce. Oops, I need that. All right. I got to watch the video with the mayor of Providence. I like the Q&A session at Tres Leche Delivery. Was funny, right? He's a cool guy. We've done a bunch of those with a bunch of different mayors. We've done it with Lieutenant Governor, the Rhode Island Governor. And, you know, we're very fortunate that they reach out to us. And they say, hey, sometimes I have to look at the messages and I have to see if they're spam first, right? Like, what do you mean, you know, there's only 50 capitals in the U.S. and there's only 50 mayors for those 50 capitals. So, you know, there's only 50 of these individuals. So I was like, what's going on here? So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's have some fun. I did do a video with his predecessor, Jorge Lorza, when he was mayor. 1, 2, 3. How many should I put on here? Maybe 5, 6? 6 leaves? Is that enough lettuce for a salad? I think so. Yeah, we'll do one more. We didn't take our veggie drink today. Yeah, we'll do 2 more. Get our veggies in for the day. All right, put this away. We need a tomate. Need mayo? Oh, I should have got more mayo. I'm running out of mayo. Damn. Ooh. Taylor, you have to eat. Yes. I'm having Paizone's pizza and mott sticks. Haven't eaten much in the last few days. Understandable. But I'm glad that you're eating, though. That's just stress. That's just stress in the body. That's just stress in the body. Wash this lettuce. Always wash your vegetables, guys, unless even if it says it's washed, I still kind of do it. The only time if I'm really hungry and I get the triple washed one, then I know that they've done it, but I always rinse them out. I actually like Aldi's mayo. I grew up on Hellman's. Really? Why is mayo one of those things you never realize is getting low until you haven't? I don't know. And it comes in this big ass jar. But it also sucks getting it at this bit. I have to buy one of those like small, those spatulas where you can scrape the rubber ones. I need to buy a little guy so that I can get all the grooves because I feel like I lose out on a lot of mayo that way. All right, let's get a tomate on the vine here. Product of Mexico. Let me find out. My brothers and sisters down there making it happen. All right, always leave those out. Let's give these a rinse. All right, we're gonna eat this whole tomato too. Be careful with eating too many tomatoes too, guys. Inflammation. If you have inflammation issues. I always buy the squeeze tubes. Really? I feel like you lose a lot on the squeeze tubes also. It was funny how he wouldn't share the cake. Right? I'm like, yo, how you got that whole tres leche? You're not going to share a little bit, little slice, little bite? That's all right. It was his. In retrospect, I probably wouldn't have shared either. Probably put a little salt on some of these. Eat these on the side. You know that back in the day, guys, people actually used to think that tomatoes were poisonous? Isn't that weird? Until this day, people don't eat tomatoes because it's been passed down of that. At least that's what I read one time. Because tomatoes is basically just water. I had soup and sandwich tonight. So nasty out. I know. No, Russ, I'm not quite there yet. I'm not. Popeyes isn't on BK status yet. But damn, that was rough. All right, let's get some mayo on here. If anybody doesn't know, I love mayo. And that's another thing, too. I don't know why people don't like mayo. I literally ask them, do you like olive oil? Yes. All right, do you like eggs? Yes. Mayo is whipped egg whites and olive oil. That's all it is. Stop being a child. I'm teasing. Okay, what do we need? We have the lettuce. Let's put the tomato on the sandwich. It's a lot of tomato. All right, we're gonna do the lettuce. Extra lettuce for some reason, I guess. We did a lot of lettuce here. It's gonna be a thick boy. I need a big boy. That one's a little too wilty for me. Butter. I forgot butter. Son of a motherless goat. You know what? You know what? In my head, I said, Lupe, don't forget butter. Lupe, don't forget butter. And I said it 3 freaking mother times. And I can't believe I forgot butter again. Hey, Yvette, butter, but only because I've never tried mayo. Wait, what's going on? Mayo works all right. What are we talking about? What you guys are putting butter on your sandwiches? Oh, you guys are not gonna like this question. When I had my grilled cheese shop, I used to grill my grilled cheese sandwiches with mayo, and I'm gonna tell you why. People right now are going, that's how this. Again, you have to remember, it's oil. Most of it is oil. I grilled my grilled cheese sandwiches with mayo because it has a higher burn rate. So that means that you can leave it on longer, and what you call it, the cheese inside will melt beautifully. It would melt beautifully. Well, here we go. It would melt perfectly. And you know, if someone wanted butter instead, we would do butter. But sometimes people wanted both. They wanted the high burn rate because if you did it on butter, you would burn the bread. The inside wouldn't get as schmelty, like that perfect temp. And that's why we did it that way. What am I looking for? Oh, ham. I love smacking the ham. All right, I need a knife here. We'll use this knife, it's fine. Oh, guys, don't wish tennis elbow on your worst enemy. This hurts like a mother. I'm waiting for my brace to come in from freaking, from Amazon. Get our hammy hams. Mayo's a great griller, yep. Terry, what's up, brother? Son of a motherless goat. You already know. By the way, I don't even know where I picked that up. I don't know if that was in a movie or something. Should we give some ham to the brisket bear? Oh, he's sleeping. I'll save some. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd grill the ham. Slap that ham. You already know. I'm trying it with mayo next time. Yes. Melissa, trust me. And if you're the type of person that's like, it's mayo, grill it with mayo. And if you still want that taste of the butter, which I don't really like, it's something that people always grilled cheeses with. So I just learned to eat it with that extra buttery taste. But I feel like the buttery taste takes away from the chisel. That's me. Russ, you already know that idea. I mean, you already know that answer. Spending time with people you love. It's a big boy. I thought one of these was rape. They're not though. Yeah, family time, people with that you love. I mean, it's just a beautiful thing. No list, Lupe. Put it in your phone. I know. Okay, where are you vibing? Not 100%. So what's the number? What do you mean? Like how I'm feeling? Lupe, I thought it was you getting in the air fryer. I'm buying that air fryer for myself for Christmas. I'm buying that freaking air fryer. I know some of you have seen it. It's the dual thing that's like an air fryer and an Instapot. So we'll be able to make like stews and stuff. And we'll be able to make like things with like salmon. I don't know, there's a lot. I have to look up some memories, some recipes. I'm trying to get my electrolytes up. Being single, Lupe, I use my air fryer so much. Yeah, use it. So Brisket is going to be spending time with the kitty cousins, Lupe? Yeah, I think so. We'll definitely stop through. Melissa, I've never had one, but I know I've been to obviously people's houses that have had one, and I'm always jealous. Like, oh, you guys can heat up pizza perfectly, or you can make wings. You don't have to put them in the oven. They can be done faster and crispier. So I'm like vibing out a little bit. I'm living through other people. I was watching the news, Lupe, and I can't believe how far Boston market has fallen. How much trouble. Talk to me. What was in the news? I can tell you the quality is down the tube. It just hasn't been there in a while. It just used to be so good. The rotisserie chicken with like the fresh mac and cheese. Something happened along the way. Where it's crap now. It's crap. I remember when I was a kid, Barkin Masket. Oh my God. Boston Market. Used to be up there with like, this is a bad example, but it was like, I don't know, it was like a treat. What's a good, I'm trying to think of an analogy. I don't know, but it was just always a treat to go. I also want to get the blender that's the processor, and Ninja's coming out with this really cool stuff. Jonathan, we only have one. And it's the same one that's in Providence. Oh no, there's two actually. There's one in Cranston too. But you know what I never hear? Hey, let's go to Boston Market. Want to grab lunch? Yeah, where you want to go? Let's go to Boston Market. Hey, I'm starving. Where do you want to go? Boston Market? Let's go. Never. Things you never hear. I'm really in the mood for rotisserie chicken. Let's go pay more for a crappier version of it at Boston Market. Yeah. No, it's let's go to BJ's, or we don't have Costco's here yet, but I know Costco has them. Let's go to Costco. Crap, even Walmart has better price and better tasting rotisserie chicken. I remember we got it one time, like as a last minute thing. Wasn't my first choice, but we got it, and it was actually pretty good. I was like, "How you can't mess up rotisserie chicken? It's rotisserie chicken. You set it and forget it." Just wild. This whole world is wild right now. The world is wild. I never go to chains. Well, McDonald's. All right. Now I go to Sam's and get a good rotisserie chicken, and it's a good size for our family. We don't have Sam's anymore. They closed down in this area. They weren't getting enough business. I haven't used grease for frying in over a year and a half on my air fryer. Yeah. Lupe, they all closed before Thanksgiving. You'd be lucky if you found one that's open. Oh, you're talking about like they shut down, like oops. They shut down like nationwide? Wow. The fall from grace, huh? Some of these places have had. But you know what? You got to provide value. You got to provide value. And you got to give people a reason to maybe want to skip cooking at home. You know, you have some of these fast food places, I mean, just like BK. I mean, some of these fast food places, and even some of these fast casual places are getting a little crazy. Chipotle's prices are insane. What's the expiration on this? On this ham? Used by February 25th. Oh, we're going to destroy the hell out of that ham before then. Not a worry there. Oh, excuse me, fam. Gotta move you for a second. There we go. All right. No problem there, Jack. Brisket's chicken is still cooking. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you know, Burger King just 200, 300 stores. 200, 300 stores, something like that. I'm not going to shed one tear. The only tears that I'm shedding for are people that are losing their jobs. And how they put their employees first, who then in turn put the customer first. People are forgetting this. It's the employees, the workers, that are the ones giving the customer service. Somehow that gets lost in translation. Somehow. And then they wonder. And then they wonder. And then they continue wondering. Until there's nothing to wonder about because they no longer exist. I understand delivery. Employees of Boston Markets have not been getting their paychecks for months. Horrible. Why is it always the little guy that gets shafted? I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired of it, man. They're only gonna be able to do that for so long. Now they've been getting away with it for so long because, they've been giving us bread and circus. Lupe, what is bread and circus? Goes back to the Roman times. If you kept the population busy enough with circus, aka sports and recreation and other things, you could keep them busy enough to not focus on what's really happening around them. Bread and circus, my friends. But what I love is everyone's starting to awaken. 2020, a lot of people followed their passions. Or maybe they picked up a hobby. Or maybe, they were working from home and they didn't have to spend an hour commuting. They saved money on gas. When I was working my job, I calculated. I was saving... I poured myself a little too much ice cream. I feel like I deserve it. I did the math. I think I saved myself like $300 a month on gas. I saved a couple hundred from not grabbing lunch on the go. So that's going to be okay over there. Let's go deliver some ham to the brisket bear. We'll enjoy some ice cream. I'll probably want to take off the rinds, huh? So just off the jump, saved myself wear and tear on my car, stress of waking up an hour and a half before work, right? $500, and the complete mental health of it all was the biggest takeaway. That is priceless, but all of a sudden you have extra time to do things. You can get a little bit more sleep. He's sleeping, guys. All right, let's go over there. Let's go sit next to him. Let's go feed him some ham because he's been such a good boy. Ooh. Hey, buddy. I got you some ham. Hey, baby, want some ham? Oh, I forgot to take off your sweater. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, you better believe it, son. You better believe it. All right. So we have that. Let's go get comfortable, familia, shall we? Let's have some family time. Let me go turn off this light over here. What kind of ice cream? I got strawberry. The other day when I was having bad acid reflux, and I know that ice cream doesn't help with acid reflux. Someone kept saying that. It's like, I know, but it feels good. It doesn't help the cause of it, but it helps the symptom of it. It feels so good. Let me see if I can put on another lamp over here. So I just got strawberry. I mean, it's okay tasting. You know, it's a ALDI brand. It's not a name brand. So there's not like a lot of chunks of strawberry in there, or it's almost like it's vanilla ice cream with just a hint of strawberry. That's okay. For $2.50, we're not going to complain. We're not going to complain at all. Are we, Brisket Bear? No, we're not. We're going to be thankful? I don't think so. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Oh. All right, let me set you guys up here. Whoa. All right, here we go. Do. After a long, stressful day. That's how we unwind here. Oh. I think everyone different. I think everyone is different. I think so too. Milk helps me so why not ice cream? I know. Listen, sometimes you don't need to treat the root issue. You just gotta treat the symptoms. Sometimes. Shanice, I also missed a lot. Wait, what's going on? I missed a lot. What are you at? Destiny. San, hello, Nola Boo. Cook more often at home. Enjoy your space. The studio, the old Roadie Foodie studio. The problem is I do like being out and about too. There's a lot of versions of Lupe here. But their food is good, and I would rather buy local and enjoy the food. Bread and Circus back in the 80s? Maybe. They probably, I mean, I'm sure that they probably took it from the old saying. Doubled, yeah, I know. Yeah. Here's the thing. Things are expensive, but companies are recording record profits. Nope. That's only going to last so long. I'm surprised that it's lasted this long. Brisket's Chicken would be a cool name for a restaurant. That would be funny. What's up, bub? Why are you shaking? It's not cold in here. You okay? Being silly. Hey, Christina. Can't go wrong with with some good strawberry ice cream. You just can't. Why do you call it a studio? Because it's a studio. That ceiling looked like you were somewhere else. Oh, they're wicked high. I don't even know. I think like 15. No, they told me. I forgot what it was. It's either 15 or 18-foot ceilings. It's wicked high. It's a converted mill. Sit in the freezing cold. Wait, what do you mean? Like working security? I always remember when I worked in the clubs, I would stand out there with security all the time and the police detail. Just shoot the crap with them. A lot of interesting stories I've heard. I love tall ceilings. Me too. That's why my dream home, guys, is an A-frame home. I can't wait till I'm able to build one of those. Like I know that I can't build it by myself, but I want to be part of the process of building it. Because I want to be able to say, like, that wall is, I hammered in that wall, or I put the drywall on this one. I installed those 2 windows. I want to know exactly where the wiring is going in my home so that if anything happens, I know what to do. Yeah, Russ, I know. I know. 3. You guys ready for this statistic? You ready? 3. 3 is the amount of restaurants that have hit me up this week. Asking me if I know anybody who wants to buy their restaurant. Because they want out of it. 3 different restaurants have called me, and it's not even the weekend. 3 restaurants have called me in the last 5 days to know if I know of any investors or if I know of anybody that wants to buy in or anybody that wants to buy the whole restaurant and get it off their hands. It's tough. And what's going to happen is they're going to end up closing, and instead of selling the business, they're going to lose the business price, and someone's just going to come in and just rent the place out from the landlord. Shipping container home? Oh, yeah. The problem, too, with that is that the prices of those went up through the roof once it became, like, trendy. The prices are finally starting to dip a little bit, but not, like, pre-COVID. I so love when houses or apartments have converted. Oh, yeah, I saw this one converted church. I think it was in South Carolina. Oh, the layout that they did was so perfect. Like, you know where the pew is for, like, the pastor or reverend with, like, those big, the piano horns, the ones that go up and down. They converted that whole center area into a huge walk-in kitchen, like a super entertaining kitchen with a huge huge island. It was freaking amazing. How did you feel at 8:30 this morning? Oh, I felt okay. Here's the thing with me, guys. When it's time to rally, then it's time to rally, baby. I can rally all day. Destiny, Lupe, do you miss Adam? I always miss all my peoples. Yeah, I mean, I always tell people to dream. Um, I think that there's a fundamental difference between work ethic and value. I can't even say the word, valuing yourself. And this is what I mean by that. A lot of places are saying, these kids don't want to work. They don't have work ethic. No, they just don't want to do that work for 12 bucks an hour. They're valuing their time. We can't teach these kids to set boundaries and tell them that they got to shoot for the moon. And then when they do, we can't tell them, hey, not like that though. You got to go through the ringer. We should be making it easier for each generation after us, right? Isn't that the whole point? But at the same time, I get what you're saying too, because there is um, there is a disconnect there. I think everything in this world can honestly be fixed if we just listen to each other. Honestly, it's communication. You know, and there's always going to be exceptions to the rules. We work with this one extremely young lady who was able to take some amazing coaching, and I mean, she has blossomed into this incredible, irreplaceable person, just extraordinary team member. And it's like, wow, okay, if we could just have 20 other folks like that on our team, sky's the limit. So it's a tough thing. You kind of also have to here's also a part of it too, is that certain industries don't reflect certain people. So if you're a creative person, you're going to absolutely do the bare minimum at a desk job, right? If you're a social person, you're going to do absolutely terrible in a solitary type of job. So I think what needs to happen is my guidance counselor at my high school was trash. Trash. You could tell that she was just there to collect a paycheck. But I think we need to go back to really evaluating young people and their skill set and their dreams and help them with their paths at that young age. Honestly, because they look at your grades, they look at what schools you can get into, what you want to do, what you don't want to do. You take a silly little test, and then somehow this dictates what you're going to do. And it's like, no, there needs to be a little bit more than that. There's no one-on-one anymore. If anything, you're getting like a 5-minute talk with this person. Why even have a guidance counselor? Just replace them with an AI program then. Why are we paying for this person? Russ, the problem is, Lupe, that this generation has no real reason to put their best foot forward. Because back in the day when we were working, we would get incentives if we did a job well done. They do that. They still do that now, though, Russ. I'm trying to put together a program right now where companies are actually given equity, and mostly it's in the food and beverage and events realm, where the folks working get some sort of equity too. No, the hardest working people are going to be the ones that have a stake in it, right? But I know that that probably doesn't work in every industry, but it sure hell does work in bars, restaurants, where it's employee heavy. I'm looking right now. I'm seeing a commercial for a landscaping business. I mean, how many times do you see these huge landscaping companies and, the boss has 2 boats, 3 homes and everything else, and the rest of the employees are like whatever, right? And nothing wrong against that, but I bet you that if those workers got together and started their own company, a lot of times they just don't have the startup capital. You know what I mean? But if those they were to start their own company and everybody was worker owners, I'm telling you, the customer service would be on point. The work would be immaculate. Um, they would do more lawns per hour. I don't know how they grade it, but the productivity will go through the roof because the more they work, the more they make. Because if you're paying someone hourly on something like that, they're going to take their time and be like, no, we're not going to do 5 lawns today. We're going to do 3. Or maybe they get paid per job. Whatever it is, the incentive is always ownership in some level. Valid. Valid, Tay. Jeff, hello. Russ, yeah, it's few and far between. But it's like everywhere else. How many baseball players are out there? How many actually make it into the MLB? It's always going to be like that. It's always going to be like that, right? Pay the bills, but the real person. What? Galen, how are you, bud? Wow, I'm late. Hey, Jeff. No, it's all right. Every single child should have. Oh, I missed it. Home economics, machine shop. Yeah. All that got stripped out, though, Tay. A lot of that stuff got stripped out because the scary word of socialism was always thrown around. So a lot of those programs that generations used to have, you know, before us, um, school funding kept getting chopped and chopped and chopped, where they got rid of things like that. And, you know, you can't blame somebody. You don't know what you don't know, right? At the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know. You know, back in the day, everyone knew how to change a tire, how to change oil, how to change this on a car. I mean, cars are more complicated than they were back in the day. But yeah, even as simple as balancing a checkbook, opening up an account, closing an account. They don't know what they don't know. And if that is not there for them in school, that was always there for them in previous generations, you know, it's like yelling at somebody that they don't know something, but they only know it because they received it, and they also took away the knowledge base of it, and then yelling at them for not knowing it. It's like it's this bizarre. It's so when I was in high school, they took out all that stuff. They're like I'm living proof of it. They took out. I remember in middle school, always talking about like, dude, I can't wait to have shop class. I can't wait to work on cars. I can't wait to learn this. I can't wait to have wood class and make things with my hands. And literally the year that I became a freshman, they took out all those courses. They took out all that fun stuff. Not even fun stuff, necessary life skill stuff. Let's see, Russ. The other problem, Lupe, is the quality of the that are putting out is way down as well. Like I remember Popeyes had amazing tenders. They were big and meaty. Now they're thin. Yeah, and those are the bean counters in the accountant office trying to squeeze every penny out of it. Tay, parents are responsible to educate their children in the basics. I don't disagree with that, but you also have to look at generationally how everything has changed. I mean, back in the day, it would be the dad that would go to work, and somehow that one job, that average paying job, paid for the mortgage, paid for the food, paid, you know, the mom would stay home and take care of the household. And we're at a point in the process now that even two well paying jobs are still not enough for a household. This goes back to the shop class. They took away something, and then they're being blamed for not doing something. You know, you can't have that nucleus family that, you know, some of these politicians always go around saying we need the family nucleus together. Okay, well, let's look at how the economics worked then back in the day when only one person had to work, and that was enough money to go on 2 vacations a year, have 2 cars, pay for a whole house, mortgage, put the kids through college, and everyone was hunky dory. But we're getting squeezed on every single corner. They've taken that away. I mean, me, myself, and I, every single person my age and younger, both parents work. They have to. They have to. That's like telling someone to go build something and not only not giving you the tools, but literally taking them away. It's like, okay, all right. Maybe that's why Bucky's. so well. Yeah, I mean, look at Bucky's. I don't know if you're talking about Bucky's, the gas station. So Bucky's, right? Great customer service. They pay extremely well. I always said, guys, like, I kind of joke about this, but I'm kind of serious about it. If I decide one day to just start over in life, I'm literally just going to buy a trailer and I'm going to park it on some land next to a Bucky's and I'm going to work at Bucky's. I mean, I think they pay up to like $30 an hour. Even more if like you work the overnight shift. I mean, the car wash manager makes like almost six figures. They're paying well. And what happens with a business when you provide great customer service, great pricing, clean establishment, everything? What happens? The customers more customers come, more people are spending money. You get it on volume. It's fantastic. You don't see a BK or one of these places like that. They're all understaffed working. I ordered food the other day. I'm not going to say where. They messed up my order. I'm sitting there. I'm standing there. It took about 5 minutes for someone to actually come over to me. And 5 minutes is a long time when you're just sitting there like this. And then I finally had to move to the other side. And they saw me, but I can't blame them because they're taking orders from the drive-through. They're doing this, that, and everything. They were getting a shipment order that time. Like, it was just wild. And that's just from someone wanting to keep costs low. But the one thing that very smart businessmen, ethical businessmen that have taught me, that I've taken with me in my life, is you should always look at the bottom line. You should always look at cost, but put more effort in raising revenue. Worry about raising revenue, not about cutting costs. And I've taken that with me in a bunch of areas of my life, and it makes sense. Maybe Bucky should take over BK. They probably don't even want that. I don't think they would take it if they gave it to him for free. It's funny that was what you just said about it was on my audio recording. Wait, what do you mean? After working from age 18, I retired at 48. I did it on my own. Yeah. Yeah, I have friends like that too. I think you make around 30 if you're a manager at Bucky's. Yeah, I mean, I would apply for a management position. And I think it's a little bit more if you do overnight too. Oh, I see, Russ. All right. This is one of the reasons people aren't having kids as much nowadays. Yeah. I mean, I made a conscious decision in my life to not have kids until, I mean, kids are expensive. Kids are expensive. Um, and I think people just need to be cognizant a little bit about, raising kids. And being able to actually afford them. You need a brisket bear fix. Hold on, I scared him. Let's see if we can get him back to sleeping. Nessa, I joke about one day leaving the classroom and working at In-N-Out. Yeah, all day. Actually, that's my new life, guys. I would work part-time at Buc-ee's, and I would work part-time at In-N-Out. How about that? I gotta take this off of you, buddy. You seem comfortable with it on. He's like, what are you doing, Dad? What are you doing? Oh, we're gonna head out, guys. I wanna look at this. What's going on here? What? I'm getting off. Yeah. That's how I'll meet you there. I mean, In-N-Out, and they said that the most east that they'll go, supposedly they're thinking about opening up a an In-N-Out in Tennessee. If that's the case, then I'm working part-time at In-N-Out. I'm working part-time at Buc-ee's. And I do love this freaking store. Maybe I'll work part-time at Bass Pro Shops also. But I'm going to head out, guys. I'm exhausted. I hope you guys, thanks for hanging with me. Ruby Ann says, I go through 500 pounds of dog food a month. Dang. You got big dogs, though. Maybe that's why I'm sticking with the small dogs. I'm excited to get another dog next year. I think the time frame that I finally settled on is March. So, my birthday's in February. So we might get a doggy in March. Little brother or sister for Brisky Bear. I think that's a good time frame. Because we got to do some traveling in February. Oh, yeah. Brisket's going to be a really good big brother. Scoozy. All right, guys. I'm going to go snuggle up with Brisket. Oh, man. Look at this, guys. It just... Why is it so dark? Oh, look at this. I look like a Southern dad. Oh, damn. I can move. I feel like I can move to Alabama now. Roll Tide. Have a good night, Jojo. Everyone have a good night. All right. Ruby Ann's saying Texas? Oh, damn. You don't mess with Texas. Look at that. I need to buy a hat that promptly. Uh-huh. Yeah, you better believe it. You can't move like a turtle unless you're trying to get some grass. You know all those southern sayings that they just make up? If you go outside and get some air, make sure the stars are looking back. I'm like, what? Oh, I love my southern folk. My Midwestern and southern folk, man. Nothing like them. Bless their heart. All right, guys, I'm getting tired now. Thank you guys for hanging. Until next time, be well, eat well, and take care of each other, okay? Day 54, out.